Lounge, where we pick up where we left off during the NHL regular season for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Virtually, the Penguins are doing a lot better in this season than they are IRL, but the more I talk about that, the worse it gets. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut about how the Penguins are doing this season in the actual NHL. Now, one small little change that I made, because Lars Eller was traded to the Capitals and you can't trade draft picks in the season, I took Lars Eller and traded him to the Anaheim Ducks to get Lukas Dostal as my backup goalie, as I started this as soon as the roster update became available back in September. So he's only listed at, back in October. So he's only listed at about 80 overall, but fantastic young goaltender, and for a player that I wasn't even going to use anyway. So you know what? I will absolutely do that. Before I begin, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, of course, all that good stuff if you're enjoying the content. And without any further ado, will the Penguins be able to come in and play against one of their underrated rivals, the Blue Jackets, and come away with 2 points? Or will these medieval battlers, or maybe not medieval battlers, that's the wrong word, Civil War battlers, be able to bring the Penguins down? There's only one way to find out, and that, of course, is by jumping right in. Crosby lost the opening draw against Fantilli. Now Letang from Shabbat up to Crosby. Crosby into the backhand. Save made, scores! First shot on goal. It's the Wizard of Cross with a beauty of a backhand. 1-0 Pittsburgh. And that just trickled past Merzlikins. And he's going to be Merzlikin his wounds after that one. 1-0 Pittsburgh on one shot on goal. 100% shooting percentage, baby. Severson had it now picked off by Thomas Chabot. Puck goes around the net. Picked up now by Letang. Rubbed out along the wall. Adam Fantilli had an opportunity to get the shot on for the Jackets, but wasn't able to. Dumped in by Drew O'Connor. And of course, I don't want to joke too much either with Columbus, to be fair. Scores! 2 for 2! Rust is tough on Civil War uniforms! 2-0 Penguins! But I don't want to, make jokes or anything at the expense of the Jackets. I mean, this has got to be an incredibly trying season for them. And to be fair, because I know the Penguins are, in all likelihood, not going to make the playoffs, I would have actually loved to see the Jackets snag a wild card spot with everything that they've gone through. So, I would pull for them at that point. If the Penguins aren't in the playoffs and the Jackets are, I will be a fifth fan in honor of Johnny Gaudreau. Crosby wins that draw after I got a little bit of an emotional moment. Chris Letang. Save made by Dostal. Dostal holds on, gets it to Letang. Now it's up to Michael Bunting. Trying to defer the pass, and Merzlikins was able to stop that before it got to the net. And there we're showing the first game since being traded for Lukas Dostal. And he's definitely had a bit of an easy night to start. But who knows, the Jackets may very well be able to pour it on. Severson to Justin Danforth. Great first name right there. Great first name, Justin. Pettersson tried to get it through to Malkin, but the puck deflects away. Picked off. Shot to the net, rebound, score! Boom, Jenner! And this game now is very close as the Jackets pull within one. Danforth gets rubbed out along the wall by Pettersson. Pettersson collects the puck, gets it to Carlson, who is my leading scorer in this season thus far. Raquel trying to bust his way through, but the shots got blocked along the way. And again, that puck got deflected. Back to Pedersen, a drive, and that was a save by Merzlikins on the one-timer from number 28. Shots got blocked. Up now to Anthony Beauvillier. Beauvillier spins and shoots, and it looks like we broke some glass on that one. Or I shouldn't say looks like, more like sounds like, because I heard that shatter. My goodness. Let's go Jackets ringing out here at Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. That's right. Give them random ad campaign. Why not? Draw one by the Jackets. Carried out. Chinikov. Knocked off the puck. To Dante Fabro. One of the other acquisitions that I made this season. Shore up my defensive pairings. And got rid of Ryan Graves for that one, so I'm happy that way. Trade a lefty for a righty. Shot and a save made by Dostal. Kevin Hayes gets his way into the zone. On the backhand to the net. That's stopped by Merzlikins. Rebound stopped as well. Ivan Provorov, former Flyer, certainly knows the Penguins well. Sidney Crosby, drive regular shot this time instead of a backhand, but that got stopped. The rebound was picked up by Rust. Back to Letang, off the pad of Merzlikins to the corner. Pass down to Thomas Chabot, lost the puck, got it back. Chabot. Shot pass, but saved by Merzlikins. Now to Chabot. Drive by O'Connor. Now to Chabot. Now to Letang. One-timer by Letang. And Merzlikins was able to stop that and hold with 5:54 to go here in the first. And the Penguins only lead by one. But I feel that the territorial advantage has been mostly Pittsburgh, with the shots 9-3 in favor of the Penguins. Crosby attempted to win the draw in the offensive zone, was not able to do that. Chabot now with a hip check. Frees the puck up. Thomas Chabot gets it. Decides to dump it in. Goes behind the net as the puck collected by the Jackets. Kirill Marchenko. Puck went to no man's land. Picked up by Crosby. Now to O'Connor. O'Connor's going to do a little dip. Get around. Rust in front. Save made. Rebounds there as well, but they could not get it to go. Rust with a shot. Pad stopped by Merzlikins. Werenski gets it to Van Riemsdyk, who came over just after signing a PTO with the Devils, I believe. Chris Letang. There's a shot. Save made once again. Pedersen is going to try to make a one-time blast, but that didn't work. Drive, score! Falcon! Gino Machino cashes in at the casino! And the Penguins are back up by 2! Beautiful deflection by Malkin. He's now got 14 goals on the year. Justin Danforth tried to bring it in for the Jackets, was unable to do so. Puck dumped in by Michael Bunting. Now brought in by Rust. Rust with a shot on the net and a save made to end the period by Merzlikins. After 20 minutes of play, the Penguins lead 3-1. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 13-5 in favor of the Penguins. Hits are 11-7. And the face-off started out well for Pittsburgh, but Columbus has dominated that 7-1. Let's see what the middle frame has to offer. Sidney Crosby wins the opening draw, just as he did in the first. But the puck got cleared into Jackets territory and then picked up by Columbus. A few chances to get it out for Pittsburgh, but unable to do so. Thomas Chabot trying to find a lane, but he was not able to do that either. Crosby, though, found Rust. Rust in stride. Lost the puck, got it back, and was able to get a shot away. Now to Chabot. Now to Letang. Scores! That puck had some heat on it, and the Penguins lead it 4-1. As you can see it there, just a beautiful passing play. Went in off of the pad of Merzlikins. Draw one by Crosby. Thomas Chabot, I believe, has his first point as a Penguin. Oh, Russ got tripped in the offensive zone, and the Penguins are going to the power play. And Damon Severson is the guilty party. Ryan Rust climbing the hit chart here for Pittsburgh. Draw one by Columbus in the offensive or in the defensive zone. Able to get a bit of a clear. Letang to Grizzly. Now to Raquel. Well, we split up a lot of the top players on each unit. Raquel with a glorious opportunity at the side of the net. Now to Grizzly from long range. Rebounds there as well. That is also stopped. Sidney Crosby. Tried to get his shot away, was unable to do so. Puck brought in, save made by Dostal. And he hangs on for the shorthanded bid by Columbus. Crosby wins the defensive zone draw. Gets the puck up to Bunting. Bunting dumps it in. Collected by the Jackets. Kent Johnson. Now Chris Letang. Letang spins and shoots, and Merzlikins was able to get a pad on that and is now hanging on as the power play is dwindled down to half a minute. Not for lack of trying, but the Penguins just aren't able to score here on the power play with the first unit. See if the second unit has more luck. Drive from the point by Chabot, which definitely had some steam on it. Carlson carries, gets it up to Brian Rust, who has scored tonight. Rust with a chance, Malkin, rebound, scores! Evgeny Malkin, double dips! And the Penguins are jumping out to a 5-1 lead. And that was just created off that shot by Carlson. Malkin able to cash in on the rebound. And this game is getting out of hand. And we're barely 5 minutes into the second period. The Jackets definitely make a game of it. Boone, Boone, Boone. They want you in his room. Just kidding. But Boone Jenner has gotten the second goal here for the Jackets. So it is the Penguins 5 and Boone Jenner 2. I guess here comes the Boone, ready or not. Draw one by Columbus. And they got a bit of momentum. Letang Gets it up to Raquel. Raquel. Drive. Rebounds there for Malkin, looking for the hat trick. Cleared away by the Jackets. Brought out by Justin Danforth. And Justin Danforth now tripped. So the Jackets get to go on the power play as Michael Bunting goes to the sit bin. Rutger McGroarty to win the draw, hopefully shorthanded. And he does. Back to Fabro, who springs O'Connor. Long drive by Drew and a save made by Merzlikins, who hangs on. 13-11 to go here in the second. Penguins lead it by 3. Draw one in the defensive zone by the Jackets. O'Connor to McGroarty. McGroarty. Little spin, shoot, pad stop by Merzlikins. Did score against the Jackets in the preseason, so he was that close to getting his first NHL goal. Rebound save by Dostal. Oh, McGroarty got absolutely ran over. Drew O'Connor brings the puck the other way, and Merzlikins hangs on. Jackets still have 44 seconds remaining on the power play, but they're going to have to start in the defensive zone. Draw one by the Jackets. That's a good start. And Van Riemsdyk able to find an outlet. And Chinikov, what a save by Dostal! That close to making it to a 2-goal game. But my goodness, that new acquisition, Lukáš Dostal, came up large for the Penguins. Draw one again by the Jackets. And yeah, Chinikov got his goal after all. Little unconventional, but he's got his third of the year. And each team has scored once on the power play. Jackets cut the lead to 2. And the Penguins tried to get in the lane defensively, but just weren't able to do so. And draw one by Malkin. Malkin, a drive, trying to get the hat trick. Thomas Chabot was able to slow the puck up just enough. Now they're trying to battle for it along the wall. Puck gets out, but collected by the Jackets. Chris Letang. He finds his way to the net. Oh my goodness, what a chance that was. But Merzlikins stood his ground. Malkin tried to win that draw, was unsuccessful. Severson to Danforth. Pettersson with a hip check along the wall. Puck's now in the corner. Bounced off the Penguins' net, collected by Carlson. Up to Pettersson, who's jumping up in the rush. Gets a shot away, and Merzlikins easily stopped that. Penguins able to keep the puck in. Side of the net for Beauvillier, and if that would have went in, that would have been an incredible goal. But it was not to be. .7:15 remaining in the middle frame. Another draw win by the Jackets. They are absolutely cleaning up on the faceoffs tonight. Carlson lowers the boom a little bit. Shot saved here by Dostal. I'm surprised this isn't considered a grudge match, to be fair, because, there is actually a rivalry between the Penguins and Jackets. They're considered not just divisional rivals, but, they're very close to one another in proximity. But I guess they only want to do it for the Vegas and Ducks, the Golden Knights and Ducks for some reason. Cody Glass tries to get a shot away, but it gets blocked. Adam Fantilli carries out for the Jackets. Lost the puck. Puck's bounced off the wall. Beauvillier tried to collect it, but was unable to do so. Adam Fantilli falls down and nearly kicks Dostal in the face, but this game is now a one-goal game, courtesy of Adam Fantilli. Now, this is a weird goal. And how that's not goal interference, I'm really not sure, but either way, the Jackets have certainly made things interesting, as it is now 5-4 for the Penguins. And it was almost tied there. But unfortunately, the defensive work of the Penguins stopped that. Crosby! Shot by Rust, but that didn't go anywhere. Now to Grzelcyk from Haro. Rust has it. Had it, lost it, got a shot away, and Grzelcyk can stop that. Puck picked off. And now brought back in by Rust. Rust shoots. Shot got deflected on the way in by Letang. Now Thomas Chabot is out there. Defers to the aforementioned Chabot. No icing courtesy of the hustle of Blake Lizotte. Shot gets to the net, but time expires. And this game is certainly interesting. 5-4 after 40 minutes. Take a look at the shot totals. 33-16 in favor of the Penguins. Hits are 23-19, also in Pittsburgh's favor. As you can see, those face-off totals are ridiculous, as the Jackets basically have a 2-1 edge at this point, and both teams were able to cash in on the power play. It's only a one-goal difference, setting us up for an exciting third. So let's check it out. Fantilli and Crosby to meet at center ice once again. That draw goes to Crosby. Letang. You can tell that these veteran Penguins are ornery at this point, considering how bad the second period had gone. And the Jackets aren't done. Save made by Dostal. Letang tried to get the puck up to Rust. He's unable to do it, and the Jackets have it. Voronkov. I don't know what happened there. That was quite the adventurous pass. Picked up now by the Jackets. Marchenko to Severson. Now to Van Riemsdyk. They're really trying to make this work, but they just can't seem, as in the Penguins, they just can't seem to get into the offensive zone. They're really being stocked up, and it's kind of clogged there. Pass missed, and I think this will be icing. And indeed it is. Maybe not the best season debut, or Penguins debut rather, for Lukas Dostal, giving up 4 goals on 17 shots, but this has been quite a reckless and frantic game. Almost said rantic, trying to combine both words for some reason. Beautiful pass by Chabot to Raquel, but he wasn't able to do anything with it. Now Letang. Puck got deflected on its way to the net. And the Jackets are able to carry it out. Nice pass by Sean Monahan, and he scores. And this game is tied at 5. This actually looks like real Penguins hockey. Oh my goodness. 13:38 to go, and the Jackets have come all the way back to tie this game at 5. Kevin Hayes trying to change that. Merzlikins stopped it. So many blocked shots by the Jackets as well. It's almost like they're being coached by John Tortorella again. And appears to be a penalty. And it is on Kevin Hayes for what? Let's find out. I'm not sure what that was exactly. I guess they'll call it interference, but I don't know. .12:28 to go here in the third. The Penguins have to kill off this penalty, hopefully. Trying to protect the house, and they do. Crosby actually out here on the penalty kill. Don't see that too often. Oh, puck got deflected on the Crosby chance. It's Crosby and Achari working together here to kill the penalty for Pittsburgh. Crosby has it. Finds an outlet to Fabro, who sends it all the way down. Let's go Pens chant here at Nationwide. And Boone Jenner, who's got a couple goals tonight. Definitely not somebody that we want to get the puck at this point in time. Shot and a save made by Merzlikins. 11:01 to go. 34 seconds remaining on this power play for Columbus. And so far, the Penguins have done a much better job on this kill than they did on their first. Draw one by the Jackets. Cody Glass tried to deliver a hit and missed. Sean Monahan, who has the tying goal tonight. Puck got picked off on its way out of the Columbus zone. Carlson brought it back in, and Malkin tried to get the rebound, but nobody was there other than a Jacket before Malkin could get there. Carlson brings it in again. Another drive. Rebound in front. How did Merzlikins stop that? Beauvillier had a glorious chance in front, but Elvis said, not tonight. Penguins have put up 39 shots, and aside from that kind of leak in the first and part of the second, Merzlikins has been phenomenal. Drive by the Kelly scores! That's the secret! Compliment the opposing goalie, and Tricky Ricky breaks the tie! 6-5 Penguins. .9:18 to go, and the Penguins have come back on top once again. So fortunately, they haven't trailed. Oh no, that's not going to go well. Save made by Dostal. Knocks down. Thought that was going to be a tripping penalty, but surprisingly it wasn't. Michael Bunting brings it the other way. Defers to Malkin. Save made by Merzlikins. Couple of chances by the Penguins once again, but nothing to go for it. Grizzly. Grizzly dumps it in. O'Connor now for Pittsburgh. Shoots and scores! Drew O'Connor has made it 7-5 Penguins and added a little insurance when they needed it the most. The Doc had the prescription for this game, and that was a 2-goal lead. This could have been an absolute disaster, but the Penguins have managed to jump out once again to a multi-goal lead. So as long as they can maintain it. Yeah, to say the Jackets, though, very determined. Shot and a save made by Nostal. Chabot carries the puck out. Feeds it up to a streaking Doc. Oh, and he hit it off the post. Crosby on the rebound, scores! Two swift backhands now by Sidney Crosby. And the Jackets are now down by 3 after coming all the way back to make this game very exciting. But the Penguins decided enough was enough, stopped with the counter punching, and now lead it again by 3. My goodness, what a game. An offensive dream, but a defensive nightmare for both teams, AKA 80s hockey. Brian Rust trying to double dip as well. There's a couple of Penguins players who could do that.
Make a change.
And of course, the Jackets have a 2-goal scorer of their own. Kevin LeBanc. Trying to make the best of a bad situation. Up now to Kevin Hayes. Back to Beauvillier. What a stop! Merzlikins with an incredible save, and the second time he robs Anthony Beauvillier. Oh my goodness. Oof. Jack Johnson lowering the boom. Of course, he was a former Penguin, but the less I say about that, the better. Although, having said that, at least during the time Jack Johnson was here, the Penguins made the playoffs, so. Not saying he was the key or anything. But it's just kind of funny how far the Penguins have fallen. And this is supposed to be a winnable game tonight, so here's hoping that it is. Unless we are just truly going to take. Hayes! Drive. Stops. Carlson up to Bunting. Pass stop by Merzlikins. And we're now down to 33.6 seconds to go. And the Penguins are very fortunate to be coming away with 2 points after giving up a 4-goal lead between the second and third periods. But this is certainly, at least in this game, a country for old men, because the Penguins got ornery and were able to make it work, coming away with a solid 2 points, even though this game was very ugly defensively. But it was a little more ugly defensively for the Jackets, as they gave up 8 goals where the Penguins only gave up 5. Raquel with a shot, and that will end things with the Penguins coming away with a 8-5 win in one of the more chaotic games of the year. I'll say that, because I'm not happy giving up 5 goals, but what can you do? Having said that, this game was a lot of fun. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987, and I bid you adieu.